Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you a little bit of Sudanese cooking today, which is I'm going to cook today is okra, my spicy okra with beef mince. I'm going to show you today, that's what we South Sudanese sometime cook. And I just wanted to show you my product today, what I'm cooking one by one. So to make it easy for you guys understand what I'm cooking. So if we want to start with the first one that I'm going to cook today is queen, which is a cedar. A cedar, we know it in South Sudan, and my mother tongue called it queen. Here I've got my okra. I just make a start just for garnish. And I've got parsley, and I've got my tempura butter, which is I'm going to show you later one by one step. And this side I've got the yogurt, and I've got the tomato, which I'm going to blend it later on, and I've got paprika and garlic. I put them together, and I've got my pepper here, and also I've got the flour, which is I'm going to use it later with my okra. And I've got here the spicy okra that I made today. That's what I'm going to show you here. I've got it chili, and I've got okra, I've got onion, I fried them all, and ginger, I fried them all and dried it overnight, and I blend it, and that's why I got that okra spicy here. That's what I call okra spicy. And I've got the tomato paste, and I've got the beef, which is beef mince here. And I've got extra okra just to make it a bit like a real South Sudanese food. I've got onion, also I fry them. I'm going to blend it, and I'll show you one step by step. And now we're going to start cooking. First thing I want to cook, I'm going to start cooking my queen, which I told you before is a cedar, but we got so many different names in South Sudan. A lot of people will mention it later. If I'm going to start with that now. Now we'll start queen or a cedar. We're going to start cooking it now, and we'll start with the water. Now we're going to wait for the water to boil, but while we're waiting, we'll just move to the other step. Start cooking the okra, and we'll show you, leave it on the side now, let it boil, we'll come back to it. So I'm going to show you now the okra that we're going to cook now. We're going to start with our beef. We need to start sauteing that. What you need a bit of olive oil. Add that beef. Now I'm gonna add in the paprika and the garlic at the same time, garlic powder. Saute that. And that the okra is spicy, which is I showed you before, guys, which is here. I've got the garlic, and I've got the onion, got chili, and I've got ginger. I just fry them all up, and then I leave it overnight under the sun. You know, they get nice and dry, and then blend it together. That's what we call spicy okra. I'll let it in now. It's a bit spicy, so if you're going to share this with kids, make sure you don't put a lot. It's very spicy. Got my pepper. Put that one in. Now I'm gonna add in the tomato paste. I just want to challenge some South Sudanese boys out there. You need to start cooking too. Please, if you could cook something like that, sometimes it's better for you. Don't be shy. That's the color you just need. I'll put this one a bit low before we add. The next step I'm going to do now is put this into the blender and blend it off. Just put my onion and okra. I'll put it in the blender, blend it off, and we'll add that one in. Going to start blending our okra and onion now. If you don't have that blender, just use something else. I see now the okra and onion are blended. Just add it in. Next step, we're going to blend the tomato sauce and we'll add it in. Now I'm going to start with the tomato. I'm going to blend it also, and we will add that one in. That's another step that we're doing. That's it. Now I'm going to strain that tomato before we add it in there, to keep all the skin outside from our beef and okra spicy. So strain that first. Now I'm going to add in my tomato, which is I just blended, and then strain it, which is ready now. We'll add it in. Add in a cup of water. And then we'll leave this one for just maybe give it 15 minutes to cook on a low, medium, and the low heat. We're waiting for the okra and beef just to cook properly. We just needed at least 15 minutes, and 15 to 20 minutes. We'll add in the yogurt. That's the end of the thing. You don't need to put your yogurt now. If you cook it for too long, sometimes yogurt separated from whatever you're cooking. That's why I'll add it in at the end. Now water is boiled nice and ready to start. We're gonna start pouring in our semolina right now. Just a little bit by bit. Don't put it all in, because if you put it all in, you don't know how much the level you have or how much water do you got there. So one little bit by little bit. This is back home. My mom or everybody use a normal, what do you call it, mafraka, but I don't have it right now, so I'm using that. Roughly around 20 minutes, 15 minutes, it will cook. Then add in the clarified butter now. Put a bit of salt. Now that my queen and our cedar is done already now, so if you guys wanted to know, that's how you know it's gonna come all together up. Now I'm going to start my garnish, the okra that I'm going to do today, like just on top to make it small garnish for you. I got my tempura batter is ready, which is here, and the flour. So we'll dip that one in here, into the flour, and then dip it into the tempura batter. To the flour. I want to challenge you boys, South Sudanese. Please start cooking. Don't be shy and do something that you love. Need that nice golden color, guys. It's just garnish on top if you want to do something different, So I just wanted to whisk my yogurt. I just wanted to whisk it like that before I add it into my okra. Now, gonna add it in. Okra is nearly done. Let's put a bit of parsley. Now it's ready to go and we're ready to serve. Now we start to save our okra and our cedar. So just ready to go, and I'll show you now just to save it, how to save it. Put your cedar on the plate, ready to go. Put that spicy okra on your cedar. You wanna put a bit of okra garnish on top, just to show it that you're cooking okra, you know. I want you to challenge some men there. Just try that and let me know. And you know, if you'll do better than that, I challenge you, South Sudanese man. Please start cooking. Don't be shy, you know. Thanks.